Goddard quarterback Ashton Sell took it straight up the middle on their first play from scrimmage for the game and went 24 yards, making it 6-0 Lions. Mustang running back Elijah Wilson followed that up with a 25-yard halfback dive for himself. Followed by a successful field goal, Mustangs are now up 7-6 with most of the first quarter remaining. Player of the game, Micah Johnson, appeared for his first time with a total of 5 total touchdowns on the night with this very long pitch up the middle. Avoiding multiple tacklers, Micah makes it a tie game following a successful 2-point conversion for the Lions. It's now 14-14, still with 6:52 remaining in the first quarter. Things happening so fast, we missed the Mustangs' second touchdown of the night. But early in the second, Micah Johnson shows back up, this time taking it all the way to the outside for a 30-yard touchdown. His second on the night, with a missed extra point, it makes it 20-14 Lions. Micah Johnson, again, this time to the other side of the field, a 50-yard touchdown run, making it 26-14 Lions with 4:25 remaining in the second quarter. The Mustangs would attempt to drive before half, but would be tackled after a successful pass play 20 yards short of the end zone.
Market Athletes here, back for the game of the week. This time we're in Salina, Kansas for the Salina Central Mustangs versus Goddard Lions matchup. We're sitting here at halftime, score 14-26, Goddard up over the Mustangs. It's been a crazy game. That first quarter felt like it lasted forever, but it was 14-14 going into the second quarter. It's a game of big plays. There's not a lot of, I guess Goddard was marching down the field quite a bit, but really it's just like 30-yard, 40-yard, even 50-yard runs. The first play for Goddard was a quarterback keep right up the middle that went 35, 40 yards for a touchdown. Goddard's having a lot of success with the offensive line, pushing the Mustangs down the field. Quarterback, halfback draws right up the middle. No one's getting touched. Swings to the outside. Central Mustangs are having a hard time containing them. For the Mustangs, they're really not doing a bad job. They had one big touchdown pass called back. Would have made this game much closer. Their offense is moving. They are having trouble in the red zone. Overall, it's a decent game. With the way that things have been going, with the amount of touchdowns that have scored, this game is absolutely still going. Stay tuned here with Market Athletes. We'll bring you the final wrap-up. Thank you.
The Lions would score once again after half, making it 34-14, but quarterback Jack Gordon opens it up for the Mustangs with a 30-yard touchdown pass to senior wide receiver Hunter Mowry. 34-21 Lions with 1:50 to go in the third. But this is where it gets a bit crazy. Mustangs have been driving and are down to about the 2 or 3 yard line, where senior running back Elijah Wilson has had 3 attempts to get in the end zone with unsuccessful. Gets a bit frustrated and throws the ball on the ground, causing a penalty. They're pushed back 15 yards, but Jack Gordon does not give up, giving the Mustangs a chance with a perfectly placed ball. Unfortunately, it was a great defensive play by Goddard Lions, and it breaks it up in the end zone. But now Goddard is backed up after getting called for back-to-back illegal motion penalties or forced to kick it out of their end zone. It gets blocked by a hound of Mustang defenders as it's recovered in their own end zone. Not only a turnover on downs, but a touchdown from the Mustangs as well, making it 34-27 after a missed extra point opportunity. The Mustangs look to kick deep, but then recover an onside kick the very next play and are able to continue the momentum that they had from just right before. Quarterback Jack Gordon puts the ball in senior wide receiver Riker Grosser's hands after finding him down the middle for a 50-yard touchdown pass. This putting the Mustangs down just 1 point. Coach Sambo reaches into his bag of tricks and calls for a fake field goal as senior Hunter Mowry comes from the backside of the formation and gets the ball, only to find fellow senior wide receiver Riker Grosser, who just caught the touchdown pass, in the end zone for a successful 2-point conversion. Mustangs are now up 1 with just about 1.5 minutes remaining in the game. But for some reason, the Mustangs not only kick the ball deep, they kick it to the Goddard's player with the most all-purpose yards on the entire team, and it shows. Micah Johnson, remember that name? Returns at 75 yards for a game-winning touchdown. With time still remaining on the clock, the Mustangs did make a valiant effort marching down the field. Jack Gordon rolls out to the right, only to be picked off in the back of the end zone with what could have been an absolutely amazing game-winning snag. Then we met up with Market Athletes Player of the Game, Micah Johnson.
Cole Van Blair here with Market Athletes for the final wrap-up the Salina Central Goddard High game, where the score ended 42-35. We're here with Micah Johnson?
Yes, sir.
That's right. He's a senior here with Goddard. He's a running back. Had a great game. Micah, you had, 3 total touchdowns tonight?
I had 5.
5 total touchdowns. A lot through the one through a touchdown through two returns or 1 return?
1 return and then 4 rushing.
Just hell of a game for Micah. Micah, can you speak to a little bit more of how you played beyond just those 5 touchdowns?
Well, my guys blocked really well for me, and I just read the blocks well, and I just ran hard, and my teammates helped me a lot, and that's how I got those plays to work.
Definitely a team performance. I mean, you guys scored 42 points. Can you speak to how the team played? I mean, you guys really had it wrapped up, leading into the fourth quarter. Things got really crazy, and then it came down to you returning one last kick to take the lead again.
Oh, my goodness. So, just the same thing again. My teammates on that kick return set perfect blocks. I just ran into the outside, and I just beat everybody to the outside and housed it. I mean, good teamwork.
Yeah, definitely no one was catching you down that sideline. Last question here, Micah. How's your recruitment going? Talented player. Obviously, you're ready to play at the next level. What's that look like for you?
It's going good. I just got offered I just got offered by Independence, and I'm talking to some other colleges right now, and I've talked to KU, and it's going pretty well lately.
Well, after watching you tonight, I can only expect that more offers are going to come your way. Mike, I appreciate you giving us one hell of a barn burner, buddy.
Thank you.
Awesome. Market Athletes out.